Hello everyone, my topic is Apospory. Introduction. The apospory is the development of the gametophyte from a cell of the sporophyte without the intervention of a spore. Apospory is a type of asexual reproduction in which a new plant is formed from an already mature spore. It is different from apogamy and does not involve the replacement of the gametophyte generation by the sporophyte. The new plant is essentially a genetically different individual from the parent plant, and it can be called as the spore of one father. Apospory is a unique form of reproduction in plants, particularly ferns, where new plants are produced without the involvement of gametes or fertilization. The cells of the vegetative tissues differentiate into gametophyte tissue and give rise to new offspring that are genetically identical to the parent plant. This process bypasses the typical sexual reproduction process of meiosis and fertilization, resulting in offspring that are not hybrids. Apospory is considered a form of vegetative reproduction as it produces new plants without the use of seeds or spores of the parent plant. This method of reproduction is advantageous for plants that grow in a harsh environment where conditions may not be suitable for sexual reproduction, and it allows for the rapid expansion of the plant population. Overall, apospory plays a crucial role in the survival and distribution of sentient plant species. Causes of apospory. Apospory occurs in those pteridophytes who suffer from the deficiency of mineral nutrition due to the lack of minerals in the soil. If the leaves of pteridophytes develop under dim light, chances of occurrence of apospory become high. Apospory causes the plant to produce a new spore without fertilization, whereas apogamy causes the plant to produce a new plant without any sexual reproduction, which is induced by apogamy, etc. Where is apospory found? Apospory develops in pteridophytes that have a mineral nutrition shortage due to the insufficient minerals in the soil. Apospory is more likely to occur when the leaves of the pteridophytes develop in low light. Apospory is the generation of gametophytes from vegetative cells or positions of the sporophyte without the need for meiotic division and spore formation. Difference between apogamy and apospory. The key difference between apospory and apogamy is that in apospory, the gametophyte develops directly from the diploid sporophyte, while in apogamy, the embryo develops without undergoing fertilization. Apospory and apogamy are the two types of asexual reproduction in plants. In these processes, adulterations in sexual reproduction takes place. Both the processes are present predominantly in bryophytes. Apomixis is indeed the process by which a plant develops from a seed without the use of fertilization or actual sexual reproduction. It is a form of asexual reproduction, but this is not the same as the normal asexual reproduction, which includes propagation from leaves. Apomixis can be defined as the replacement of a flower by a pulp or the replacement of a seed by a plantlet. In higher plants, apospory is by far the most popular type of apomixis. Apospory refers to the development of gametophyte directly from the cell of sporophyte without spore formation or meiosis. The sporophyte is mainly present in vegetative cells in plants when gametophyte forms. Sporophyte generations comes to an end. The word apogamy refers to an asexual reproduction process in plants where the embryo forms without undergoing fertilization. They are having two types, haploid and diploid. For example, where apogamy takes place are allium and some other species. In Apospory, the first diploid cell of ovule lying outside the embryo sac develops into another embryo sac without reduction. The embryo then develops directly from the diploid cell without fertilization. Apogamy. This is an asexual reproduction process in the case of plants where the embryo forms without undergoing the fertilization process. Apospory. Apospory is an asexual reproduction process in plants which develop the gametophyte. Happens directly from the cell of sporophyte without the process of meiosis or spore formation taking place. Sporophyte cells are diploid in nature. The sporophyte and gametophyte share the same ploidy level. This process does not involve the formation of a gamete. This method of the asexual reproduction process is mainly seen in bryophytes. Apospory and apogamy similarities. Both are asexual in nature. Both take place in plants. In both these phenomena, the gametophyte and sporophyte share this ploidy level. There is no formation of gametes in this process. Both these processes mainly takes place in bryophytes. Apospory and apogamy difference. Though apospory and apogamy are asexual processes, still they differ in the development process. In the case of apospory, gametophyte development from the sporophyte by fertilization, but in apogamy, embryo develops without the fertilization. In apospory, formation of haploid embryo takes place, but in apogamy, it takes place a diploid gametophyte. Apogamy as well as apospory seem to be two kinds of asexual reproduction found in plants. During fertilization, however, both sexual and asexual propagations occurs. Apospory is a form of apogamy wherein new traces are formed without fertilization by using the dikaryotic cells of a previously existing plant. There is no genetic difference in the species as a result of this process. Thank you.